And we talked about the freeze coming. A lot of moms got plants and flowers today. A lot of plants outside. I mean, are there at risk tonight then, right?
Certainly, yeah. This is going to be a hard freeze. Temperatures in the 20s for several hours. Now, the good news is there are some things we can do to protect our investments. So we went out and checked with the experts here in West Michigan. A little bit of advice for you.
Vegetable garden that has been planted, or if you recently planted some annuals, those things would need to be covered tonight.
First and foremost, it's important to act now. The experts at Horrocks Market in Kentwood say it's something the typical gardener can do with the things they already have at home. The most practical protection is to use cover, but what you use and how you apply it is important.
And you always want to use a fabric versus plastic. Plastic is not going to help. It's actually going to make the situation worse. As you can see, we've kind of created a tent here. We have this conduit bar across that is going to keep the frost cloth from squishing the plants, and then we're just going to go ahead and pull it all the way down to the ground, and we'll put something here to seal it on either side. And we'll clips across the top to make sure that it doesn't blow away, and then we'll have our plants protected for the night. And you want to do that before the sun goes down to help trap some of the warmth inside.
Another option is to repeatedly apply water over the plants throughout the duration of the freeze, but that could mean a sleepless night unless you have a timer on your sprinkler.
And that will just keep the core temperature up just a little bit, hopefully enough to keep things from freezing.
Potted planters have the easiest option. Just bring the plants in for a sleepover. The big mistake is risking it. Freeze damage doesn't take long.
It can happen pretty quickly, actually. An hour, half an hour even.
Good advice. A couple of notes there. One, she said, cover up before sunset.
Yes.
Now, okay, it's almost 10:30, so we're after sunset, obviously. Every little bit helps because the earth is still obviously above freezing. So even if you cover it up right now, there'll still be some warmth provided to keep those plants above freezing. The other bit of advice was no plastic. The caveat to that is if you can keep the plastic off the plants, put some stakes up or some kind of material to keep the plastic from touching the plants. The problem is if you get the plastic right on the plants itself, it will transfer that cold air right into it and it'll burn the leaves and cause some frost damage.
Great advice, and hopefully we won't have to use it much longer. Things warm up a little bit.